Good evening and welcome back. You are watching Game On with CSN. Well, today's special edition is all about Commonwealth Games Hambantota 2018, and here to talk about the topic and the subjects related to that is Nalin Attygalle, who is the CEO of Commonwealth Games Hambantota 2018. Well, talking about the Commonwealth Games, it all started in 1930, and it all started in Canada with the initial investment of $30,000. From there onwards, coming down the years, where are we now? Right? What is the role of the Commonwealth Games Federation at the moment?
Actually, they have come a long way since the beginning of that, and there was so many transformation happened during this process. And today, I must say, every event, every 4 years, they have the Commonwealth Games in somewhere, and every time they have some kind of improvement, and that is why it is becoming more complex and more competitive. Now, the people, the president of the Commonwealth Games Federation, the CEO, the director general, and the staff, and they have come to a situation with now they have a separate entity which they have formed, independent entity which they have formed, called Event Knowledge Services, EKS, which is doing the evaluation process independently. Now, those things were not there in the past. Now, the guys who are in this EKS are experts. Okay, you have the transport expert, you have a venue expert, like that guys are there. And that's the improvement, I should say, that CGF has evolved during these 30 plus years, and that is why it is with difficult even candidate cities to comply with the situations. Otherwise, good maybe 15 years ago, this is not the situation. But today's situation is totally different because it's so complex. And I, for one, accept that. I mean, it's like a Kaizen approach, continuous improvement. Yeah. So they are doing it. It's good for the candidate cities. It's good for the, eventually one will come as the host city, and then they do that perfectly. The only thing is the Commonwealth Games Federation should also understand not to rotate that within that particular club of developed countries. Now, that gamble they haven't taken as yet. I mean, well, if you look at on a business proposition, anybody will put their cards onto the safe bet. Now, that's what they were doing. And when they awarded to the India also, they said, okay, that's a good choice, but later on they criticized that. I mean, that happens. But in the recent past also, the Mike Fennell, Commonwealth Games president, said, I would love to take the Commonwealth Games right around the world because it's a friendly games.
It's often referred as the friendly games.
Friendly games. So, I mean, let the people come forward. Now, that kind of a statements also have encouraged us. I think they should continue that, but it doesn't mean that they should just award for country like Sri Lanka or otherwise. This is what exactly during the media conference, what we told to the international media right after the bid lodgement. Commonwealth Games Federation held a media conference where 3 representatives from the Gold Coast and the CGF officials and the 3 representatives from the Sri Lanka. This question posed to the Sri Lankan camp also about something similar what you are asking today. You know, the Governor Ajit Cabral gave a solid answer for that. He said, we don't want any sympathy from anyone. Don't take the external things also into the account. Because somebody asked, one journalist asked about the external things like the UN report, etc. Look at us, look at Hambantota on our merits. you award the thing for on merits, which endorsed by the Mike Cooper, Chief Executive Officer of the Commonwealth Games Federation also. So, I mean, these are the evolvements that is happening. I mean, that statement doesn't mean that CGF is assisting or helping Sri Lanka, but they are very independent on that.
And pretty much neutral.
Pretty much neutral on the whole thing. And he, Mike Cooper said, don't ask any other political questions, ask only questions pertaining to this. We are going by this. We have 2 bid books now. We will evaluate these bid books, we will see the facilities, and we take a call. So, I mean, in that context, it is, I think, very fair by them. So, we have a role to play. I mean, all these are very fine, nice. Like I told you very beginning, when these people send the applications, EOIs, expression of interest for the bid, what we said, same. He said, okay, it's nice, presentation, very nice, but no, please come and tell us how we are going to do it, where we want to ask questions. The same thing they are adapting to us now. We have told very nicely lay out everything, fine. Now they are coming and we okay, where is your hockey stadium? Where is it going to have? Now we have only a green field, but of course we are doing some development there. So we have to prove ourselves how Sri Lanka is doing these things, which we have explained to them. That's how we have come this far now. They accept it. But in the meantime, that's why I said we keep this momentum and not to keep any stone unturned. That should be the case. I think CGF is very fair on their activity and very, very independent. And that's the evolvement over the period of time. And maybe 2022 will be even difficult for the candidate cities because every day they learn something. Those learnings will come as the
criteria.
A bit of a difficult task for the next candidate city.
Okay, now since we have submitted the bid, where do we go from here?
Yeah, now evaluation commission will come on the 26th. They will be here for 4 days. They will go to Hambantota. They will come and we have arranged the venues, etc. So they will query everybody. These 2 volumes of the bid book consist of 15 themes. Each theme we have to present. So they will query, okay, for example, if the marketing themes exists presenting, so they will ask, okay, you have budgeted X amount of money, how do you want to, all that they will go to detail. That's why I said that EKS guy is also coming to do this evaluation thing. They will publish their report in September. During that, okay, from June to October, there's an inward mission, something called inward mission in their vocabulary, in their criteria, where the 71 nations into blocks, they will come. So we have to take them also to Hambantota. Look here, your country people are coming, these are the facilities we are going to give. We have to explain all that and convince them also. Now, after that, the opportunity is given in 11-11-11, 30 minutes to each country to do our presentation, the final presentation. That presentation, no cultural shows, nothing, it's totally a business presentation, only 30 minutes. You have to show your case once again, and there will be a question and answer session also from the audience. And right after that, they will say, okay, now it's a voting time, it's a secret ballot. So very soon after that we can, they will announce who is the winner. And bid lodgement, Australia started, and they had a draw during the bid, right after bid lodgement. So on the 11-11-11, Sri Lanka is doing the first presentation.
11-11-11, there you go, that is the day. Well, how confident are you on winning the bid, and what are the chances we have?
To be frank with you, I'm 100% confident that we can win. And I told you earlier also, I'm a very positive thinker. And I want whole Sri Lankan people to think positively. Because the positive vibes will deliver positive results.
Sorry, I have to halt you on that. when you said the whole Sri Lankan people wants to think positively, what have you all done so far in order to promote this event? And we say like, it's together from the heart. What have you done to get the nation to give the best from the heart?
Yes. There are certain criteria also happened. We are going exactly by the criteria. We don't want to be null and void situation on that. Toward the end of the month, we are planning to have a 30-day, very rigorous campaign together from the heart with this particular thing. We are going to have that campaign. Also, as a requirement of the bid book, we have conducted a research study as well. Independent research study has to be done. So the AC Nielsen has carried out that. And the results are very positive. And results are very positive to Hambantota as well. We have nothing to do with that.
It's an independent
independent research study. So with this, and we have already put some hoardings about the Commonwealth Games, and certain papers had carried out, certain articles, etc. So next, with the inward mission coming, this period we will have involvement and the town storming sessions, etc. From the south to north, west to east, whole country we want to mobilize within 30 days and see, okay, look here, we are going to do it. So when the country is backing, so that's also another positive factor for Commonwealth Games Federation to think about it, because it didn't happen in the previous games in Delhi. It's only Delhi, not the whole India. So there's an opportunity for us to get a lot of Indian big businessmen. They know the top guys, top athletes coming, that means the games are good. So they will also come and do investments, which we are at the moment also negotiating with that kind of situation. So I'm very positive, and our team, starting from the Honourable Minister Hambantota Attygalle and the Governor Ajit Niwad Cabral, Honourable Namal Rajapaksa, all these people are very positive about winning the games, and we will legitimately, whatever we can do, we will do.
Well, excellent. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have, and thank you very much for being here, and we wish you all the very best on your venture. And well, we are also very confident that we will win the bid, and well, we'll hope for the best. And once again, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for giving this opportunity, and I wish all the best for your channel, and I think you are doing a great service for the entire nation by promoting the sports. Please keep up your good work. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, like I said, that's all the time we have. It was very unfortunate, but it has been a very exciting 60 minutes, and it's been a very knowledgeable 60 minutes for me. I don't know how you all see it, but actually it was really a positive 60 minutes, I would say. Well, having said that, like I said, it's all the time we have. Thank you for joining us. Do join us again at the same time next week. Till then, good night.
Carlton Sports Network rules the game.